Hello my dearest friends, welcome back to my Keltishhut channel. Today we have the very unusual form of the video. I would like to record the video from my working place from school, as far as you have already guessed. And today we are going to discuss the very interesting, wonderful and so important topic, the verb to be. We're going to discuss many questions, many aspects, but the most important of them are the first one: how the verb to be was being changed for the periods of English language, for ages, and when and where the verb to be occurred for the first time. So, without further ado, let's get started. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles and by opposing end them. Thus, we end up all the days at school. And first of all, I'd like to tell you that the verb to be takes the second place among all of the lexemes of English language according to the frequency. And it is the most frequent verb of English language as well. So, as far as you can see, as far as you know, we have 8 forms of the verb to be. It's here. To reveal the secret of the verb to be, it is necessary to deepen into the English history. And we can see that in those times we had 2 forms of the verb to be: fasten and beyond, and of course so many conjugations of this verb. Fasten was used in most times, and beyond was used just to express the future tenses. Let's have a look at the verbs fasten and beyond. The verbs to be in Old English, they were considered as the anomalous verbs. What does it mean? It means that they had the irregular and different forms of the verb to be. So let's read the example. The first beon, vässen, then to beone, vässen, vässende, bis bis is, beoth sind, then we have beo sie sein, wäre wären, and the others. As far as you can see, we have absolutely irregular conjugations of these verbs. I can say that they are very familiar with the verb sein in modern German. We can compare these 2 tables, so let's compare them. They have the very familiar forms, because Old English took so much from the tribes, as far as I have already mentioned, from the tribes Angles, Saxons and Jute. These were the German tribes. That's why they have a very familiar forms and roots. So far as it is very difficult to find the source of Old English except Beowulf, let's address to the ageless classics. So let's take a look at the original example of Beowulf. Habeth vi tu dem meren missel erende. De nigga frenne selder dørne som besan, thus is vanna. And the translation to the modern English: have we a glorious embassy to proclaim unto Earl Mud, to the king of the Danes, nor shall I keep secrets from thee? To this I will agree. As the Middle English period started with the conquest of William the Conqueror in 1066, Old English and Middle English languages were completely different. Although beon and vässen were considered bases, the forms of the verb to be differed so much from one region to another, especially under the influence of Normans. So let's have a look at the table of the verbs to be of different dialects. Alright, so we can see here that they are completely different, and also the great vowel movement influenced so much on the changes, and thus we have the variety of changes. For example, BES was transformed in BIS, then ES was transformed in IS, in IS. And many other changes were carried out during this period. You heard the bell? I need to hurry up. Now, let's continue. In 1470s, the first printing press was created by William Caxton, who fixed the literal grammar standards of the forms of the verb to be that is still used with slight changes nowadays. Few centuries later,
a few moments later,
William Shakespeare started to write his poems, and the forms of the verb to be were almost completely formed. However, the forms of the possessive pronoun die and the simple pronoun though, and the form of the verb to be art were still used those times, and now it is mostly used in prayers. Let's address to the ageless classics, to the examples of Romeo and Juliet. Me they shall feel while I'm able to stand, and 'tis known I'm a pretty piece of flesh. 'Tis well thou art not fish, if thou hadst been poor John. Draw thy two, here comes two of the house of the Mantanes. Thus we have so many changes, interference and events that happened with the verb to be. I think that you like this impressive tale and story about the very important and the most frequent parts of speech of English language. So, thanks for watching, thanks especially those who watched this video till the end. Subscribe to my channel, put the thumbs up, leave your comments. Have a nice day and see ya!